And we are back, Browns franchise. And in the last episode, you were unable to see it, but we ended up defeating the San Francisco 49ers 17-13. We've had a lot of close calls this season, but we're 4-1. What's going to happen is for this game, we are going to sim it. We're not going to watch it, unfortunately. So we're gonna find out if we win or lose by looking at our record, essentially, because it's not gonna show. Uh, and we ended up winning. We're gonna go ahead and check out the score. However, 26. Yeah, 26-14. I couldn't see the score there. But I mean, we're 5-1. We're going up against the Seahawks, and this is going to be the game we actually are going to be doing this episode. Cincinnati still, they haven't lost since week 2 to Baltimore. We haven't lost since week 1 to them. There's no point in really looking at this mock draft, but in case you're curious about where other people are projected to go, we don't have a first-round pick. I believe Houston has our first-round pick. But this is also the final week before the trade deadline, so this is legit. Scout national focus. We're gonna go ahead and set you. I'd say outside linebacker. Because outside linebackers are a more flexible position. If we really need to. Ooh, they're like very good. If we really need to, we can move outside linebackers down to the D end spot, but I prefer not to. I prefer to just be fine with both positions, but we might have to kind of move towards that due to, Deshaun Watson, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Amari Cooper. Dalvin Tomlinson, who are taking up a lot of cap space. Those 5 players alone. There are some other players as well who I did not mention who are, they're pricey. Alright, just kind of looking quickly at all of this. Alrighty, final thing I want to do is I want to look at elite transactions, see. Well, there we go. Jimmy Graham, Justin Watson, Javon Williams. What I'm really here for is the trades. As you can see, there's already one of them. The Broncos trading a 7th round pick, a 5th round pick, and Damari Mathis to the Bills. And the Bills are acquiring and the Broncos are acquiring AJ Epineza. And that's the only one that's happened since the last time. We already saw the Drew Tranquil trade. So, if I do remember, I'm not going to sim to next week once this game's over. I'm going to kind of just wait. Because realistically, we can make trades. It's just in my opinion, we're not gaining anything from doing trades. Because I don't see like a glaring position of need. Plus, I was also saying Donovan Peoples-Jones was like very bad. He is second on the team in receiving yards and third by 1 catch in catching. He's only behind by 1 catch to David Njoku. So I've definitely underestimated him. Granted, Elijah Moore is the clear best. He has like an extra 10 catches and an extra 100 yards. So, yeah. First play is going to go absolutely nowhere. 0 yards for Kenneth Walker. You love to see it. 2nd and 9 now. They're going to say he got half a yard or enough to be counted as a full yard. Going to go right back to Kenneth Walker. He's going to break the tackle up to 25, gain of 3.5. That now brings up 3rd down. They need 6 yards. Gino, he has JSN, the rookie, who's going to get like 7 pretty much. And yeah, it's going to be enough for 1st down. Carolina defeats Houston in a pretty good game, it looked like. 35-24. The battle between the top 2 quarterbacks drafted. They were 1st and 2nd as well. Tyler Lockett on the 21-yard reception. Indianapolis wins 42-34. New Orleans beats Indianapolis 42-34. That was a 5-yard play. Cowboys defeat the Rams 21-13. Will Dissly gets down to the 30-yard line. And they're cooking right now. They have some plays going for them. Green Bay beats Minnesota 23-22. Great job by JOK. Kenneth Walker gets tackled for a loss of 30. Throwing it away. The Dolphins beat the Patriots 31-28. Miami doing a great job this season. 3rd and 13. My big concern is looking down at the bottom right. We see DK Metcalf was one-on-one press coverage. And that's exactly where he's going to go. But it's incomplete. The Jets beat the Giants in the battle in New York 31-24. The 50-yard attempt for Jason Myers is good. Waiting to return it is Jerome Ford, who saw the slightest amount of action last week due to Nick Chubb's injury. Luckily for us, though, Nick Chubb is back and healthy. Here is Deshaun Watson so far. First down, Watson's going to throw. Swings it over the middle. It's incomplete, but there is going to be a penalty marker. I'm going to say it's PI on Julian Love. And Ethan Pokic, his first game back with us. He's already injured again. Nick Chubb breaking some tackles, gain of 4. He got a lot of touches last week before getting injured. Or excuse me, no, that's the Colts game. But I want to say that's what he did. He only played for like, I want to say it was part of the first quarter, and he had like 60 rushing yards. Baltimore, let's go Arizona. They lead 7-0 though, Baltimore over Arizona. Arizona looking not only to beat the Ravens, but to get their first win of the season. Loss of one for Nick Chubb. That's going to be Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle there. We have another priority alert. Cincinnati's going to take a 7-0 lead over San Francisco. David Njoku had an easy first down, but he drops it. Over the middle, though, that's Elijah Moore down to the 24-yard line. Getting a 28 and a first down, that just shows why Elijah Moore is the best receiver on this team at the moment. Tennessee leads 17-10 over the Falcons. Going to be another read option. Sean Watson going to be tackled after only a gain of 2. I really like Sean Watson when it comes down to running the football. It's just... Oh, geez. Cincinnati's leading 14-0 already. It's just he has a big fumbling issue. Another priority alert. Nick Chubb's going to get into the end zone. Baltimore's going to take a 14-0 lead. And Wyatt Teller, that's our second lineman this drive and quarter, down with an injury. And the extra point by Dustin Hopkins is good. And we take a 7-3 lead over Seattle with under a minute left to go in the quarter. Jacksonville defeats Pittsburgh 24-21 in a very close game. Thank you, Jacksonville. Not that it really matters, because I think Pittsburgh is like the worst in our division by a decent margin. Philly defeats Washington 15-14. We had a few good games so far. That was also an amazing turn by Seattle's returner. Going to be a play action. Gino's just going to dump it down to Noah Fant, I believe that was, who's going to get maybe half a yard. Going to check it down now to Kenneth Walker, who's going to get up to the 30. That's going to be a loss of a yard. And that's going to do it for the quarter. Another priority alert, but we aren't able to see it. First quarter stats to those of you who are curious. Third and 11 from their own 30. They need to get to probably the 42. It's going to be a screen pass, but great pressure there. Forces him to just throw it in the ground. Baltimore is winning against Arizona 21-0. I'm sorry, Arizona, you ain't winning that game. Great job by whoever that is. Not able to see a number. Kansas City and Denver. That should be a good game. Both 5-2. Kansas City, however, up 14-0. Watson on first down. There's pressure. He's going to throw over the middle. It's going to be dropped by Elijah Moore. Great coverage by Quandre Diggs. And San Francisco gets a touchdown back on Cincinnati. Now only down a touchdown. Checking it down to Donovan Peoples-Jones for a nice gain of 6. Making it 3rd and 4. And Elijah Moore's going to hold on to that. He apparently got both feet in bounds. And that's a catch. Great job, Elijah Moore. A very risky pass by Deshaun Watson. Don't know why he let it so far out. Nick Chubb with a huge carry, gain of 9. Jamal Adams, the one on the tackle, it looks like. Throwing a screen pass to Amari Cooper. He's going to get outside. He's going to make a man miss. Make a second one miss. Down to the... Still going to the 30-yard line. Mari Cooper's first play of the game is going to be a huge one. Gain of 19. Nick Chubb going to get the carry. He's going to get about 2. 2nd and 8 now. Watson completes it. That is 84. Can't say I know who that is. That's Jordan Atkins. The backup tight end. 3rd and 5 now. Watson gonna look. Throw. It's caught by Elijah Moore down to the 15. That's gonna be enough for a first down. Hand off to Nick Chubb, who's going to fight all the way up to the 10-yard line for a gain of 5. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. Or, excuse me. That is not. I saw the 10-yard line and assumed it was for some reason. Going to get another gain of 3 there. Bringing up 3rd and 2 from the 8. As tempting as it would be if we don't get the first down, I would say kick the field goal. And a miscommunication would appear. And what is the play call going to be? Smart sending the field goal unit out there for a 25-yard attempt. And the kick is good. Browns extend their lead now with a touchdown deficit. Under 3.5 left to go in the half. Going to be fielded around the 3-yard line. Has some good running room. Going to get up to the 27-yard line. That is DJ Dallas. Play action from Geno Smith. He's going to throw sideline. And Noah Fant's going to hold on to it at the 43. That is going to be a first down. Geno looking again. Has DK Metcalf. And putting on the running shoes. He has one man to beat. And he does. He goes the distance. The huge touchdown on the play. And an extra point away now from tying it. Let's take a look at this. Just a normal out route. Beats Greg Newsome. Then misses the tackle. And Juan Thornhill, number 1, was not able to catch up. And the extra point by Jason Myers is good. And with 2:50 left to go in the half, we have a tie ball game. A solid return for Jerome Ford as he gets up to the 27. Nick Chubb so far has been having an amazing season. Averaging, I want to say that's just under 5 yards a carry. And that was with a horrible week 1 and getting injured very early on in week 6. That was a gain of 11, by the way. Have to call one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a handoff. Nick Chubb's going to fight. Going to get a nice gain of 5, and that's going to probably take us to the 2. It will. Heading into the 2-minute warning, the Browns have the ball around their own 40, I want to say. And tie ball game at 10. Going to be just short of the first down is David Njoku, but he manages to hold on to make it 3rd and manageable. Going right back to Njoku, he's going to get the first down. Watson is 1 yard away from 100 yards passing. Will we get it this play? He will. It's a gain of 3. Browns in, 2-minute drill. Watson's going to evade one tackle but be sacked. And Jedrick Wills our third O-lineman injured this game. And that doesn't look great. 3rd and 15 now. Incomplete. I'd argue that was PI on Tariq Woolen. Looked like it may have been a bit of an early hit, but nonetheless, it's going to be 4th down. And plus, it would have been just short anyway. That goes out at the 25. That was a horrible punt by Corey Bojorquez, who, he's off the team after this season because, well, we legit can't bring him back. We don't have the money. And that's going to be intercepted. Jeremiah Owusu, or excuse me, that's Greg Newsome who got it. I thought that was Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. First play, we get the ball back. What a catch by Donovan Peoples-Jones inside the red zone. We're down a timeout as well. Oh, that's because of the Jedrick Wills injury. And there goes our second timeout with 46 seconds remaining. 18 yards for a touchdown. He's going right there. He had him. Had David Njoku, just missed him. Jamal Adams was the one on the coverage. Going over the middle. David Njoku gets there this time. And we're going to take the lead right back. 18-yard strike. The extra point will make it 17-10. With 38 seconds remaining. Seattle does get the ball back with all 3 timeouts. I do see them trying to get points out of this. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal. I feel like they're definitely going to attempt. They got 34 seconds. They got no reason not to. They got to be careful, though, to not throw an interception. Matthew Emerson there with the breakup. Sione Takitaki with the breakup. That's been 2 passes that have been dangerously close to interceptions. I wouldn't be shocked if they just ran it here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And it's going to be just short of 1st down. Browns are going to take their time out trying to get the ball back. I mean, we're not doing anything. Run the ball once, go in the half. We're at our own 23 with 20 seconds, no timeout. We're not doing anything. Just padding the stats, though, Nick Chubb does get a gain of 6. And that is going to take us to the half, where Cleveland, that's us, are going to be leading 17-10. Here are the first half stats for those of you who are curious, as now we're going to take a look around the league to see how all the other teams are going. Starting out, we're going to be heading to Glendale, Arizona, where the Ravens are up 28-3. That's a scary score. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins and Odell both with a touchdown. Josh Dobbs with an interception. Arizona having a horrible game. Heading up northeast. Chiefs lead 21-0 over the Broncos. Mahomes with 2 touchdowns. One of those. And I believe the other one being Isaiah Pacheco. Sorry. Now heading out west. San Francisco, where the Bengals are dominating 24-7. Joe Burrow with 2 touchdowns. I have no idea how to even begin to pronounce that with a touchdown. And Christian McCaffrey also had a touchdown. Here are the plays of the half. We see the Deshaun Watson run that ended up setting up a touchdown. And here we're going to have the DK Metcalf, big play. I'd say it didn't show it, but I don't even think those Deshaun Watson ones were our best play. As we get the ball to 20. I'd say the Amari Cooper screen pass. And the David Njoku touchdown we got right before the half are probably our best two. Shout out to the Elijah Moore toe drag one as well. It may not have been a lot of yards, but it got us a first down, and it was one hell of a catch. As Uchenna Nwosu gets there, sack for 8 yards. 2nd and 18 now. Quick pass to Njoku. He's going to miss him. That brings up 3rd and 18, I'd imagine. A simple handoff to Nick Chubb. No. And that's first down territory. Jamal Adams got his hands on that. And we're lucky that wasn't intercepted. But if Elijah Moore caught that, he had an easy touchdown. There was no one in front of him. Corey Bojorquez with an amazing punt. What a move by Tyler Lockett, but unfortunately was not able to escape the second guy down at the 40. Just checks it down to Noah Fant, who's going to get a gain of 6. Making it 2nd and 4 at the 46. We need to get to midfield for a first down. Tyler Lockett's wide open. Down to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down, and that's probably field goal range for Jason Myers. Checks it down to Kenneth Walker. As that's going to go nowhere. Second and 10 now. Going to hand it to Kenneth Walker this time. He's going to break a tackle and get a gain of 2 up to the 38. Third and 8 now from the 38. They're going to go for the pass. Trying to go for the first instead of trying to settle for a field goal. Geno is going to be sacked by Myles Garrett. First sack of the game for the Browns. Goes to probably the best guy it could have gone to. And the punting unit's going to punt it away, and it's going to be fair caught at the 11. Going to say 12-yard line. Okay. First and 10 now from the 12-yard line. Let's try and take a different approach this drive and hand the ball off. Or not. Amari Cooper was wide open. Sean Watson's missing these guys, man. These are easy throws. You weren't pressured there. We're in shotgun formation. Great pass protecting. No one's open though. Deshaun Watson's going to take off and get a gain of 8. 3rd and 2 at the 20. Great play there. 3rd and 2 from the 20. I would call a run with Nick Chubb here. And we do. And he's going to get the first down, getting a gain of 5. Going to go right back to Nick Chubb. He's going to lose a yard. This game he's averaging just under 5 yards a carry. Going to be a pass. Watson over the middle has Donovan Peoples-Jones up to the 42. He holds on to it. That's a first down. And off to Nick Chubb. He's going to get a gain of 4 to the 45. As this quarter has flown by, under 2 minutes left. Nick Chubb has room. He's going to get the first down. Gain of, I want to say, I was like 7 up to the 47. That's also across midfield. Read option, Deshaun Watson takes it. Only going to get a gain of 2. I'd argue the Nick Chubb route was way better. Up to the 45. I'd say it looks like they're only going to rush. Yeah, the handoff. Smart idea. Nick Chubb breaks the tackle. He's going to get down to the 30. Gain of 15. He's averaging over 5 a carry and, well, he's tired, but he has his X factor. I'd say we might want to look into subbing him out. Sean Watson's going to take off with it. He's going to get a gain of 9 up to 21. As we're really starting to dominate this run game. That's going to do it for the quarter. No score happened. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. As we have the ball with a 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 21. Bright news as well. That does allow Nick Chubb to get rested. Elijah Moore is going to lose 2 on the play. That was great coverage. Not a terrible read by Watson, but Nick Chubb on 3rd down. He's going to get a 1st down up to the 7-yard line. That brings up 1st and goal, and that's going to put him at 100 yards rushing. Quick pass. That's David Njoku down to the 5. That's a gain of 2. Hey, man, if we have to take the field goal, take the field goal, because I'd rather be up 2 scores than risk it for an even bigger score. Nick Chubb's going to, 1, go under 100 yards rushing, and 2, lose his X factor since he got tackled for a loss. Watson on 3rd down. He's going to take it in for himself. And we're going to take a 2-score lead with the touchdown. Beautiful read by Watson. No one covered the middle. No spy. Great job by the O-line for leaving the middle open. And the extra point will make it a 14-point game with 6 minutes left to go. Dustin Hopkins' kick is good, as we lead 24-10. Turned up to the 26 by DJ Dallas. Seattle now has just under 6 minutes and 3 timeouts to get 2 touchdowns. Doesn't matter how they happen, but they need 2 of them. And that's a great first play. That's a huge play. That's a gain of like 20, 21 or something to DK Metcalf. Pressured. It's going to be batted down. Greg Newsome with the bat down. Grant Delpit also was there with coverage. Great job by Greg Newsome on the bat down. 2nd and 10. Gino looking. Zadarius Smith is going to get there for... They're going to really credit that with half a sack. That is bull crap. But okay. 3rd and 23 now. After that big play, they now are struggling. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the rookie, is going to get them up to the 47, bringing them back to where they started. 4th and 10. They got to go for it. Gino. And it's batted down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He got burnt. But Gino did not throw it right. He should have tried to throw it over. And now, pretty much, a field goal would end it, or, you know, a bunch of 1st downs. Nick Chubb gets back to 100 yards rushing. You'll love to see it. Second and 3. Going to go right back to Nick Chubb. He has a lot of running room. He's going to get inside the 25 to the 24. A risky throw to Elijah Moore. I thought that was like a very bad pass. That was intended for David Njoku, but nah. He risked it for Elijah Moore, and it worked out. Gain of 9. Has to call one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's gonna be a read option. Watson's gonna get the first down to the pretty much the 9-yard line. I don't know how they're gonna say that's 10. Oh, that was like a horrible spot in my opinion. 2-minute warning. Seahawks are on their final legs. They gotta hope that we somehow do not score here. But it doesn't matter, as Nick Chubb is going to run into the end zone for the touchdown. But David Njoku gets injured. I saw Ethan Pokic running off the sideline. I'm also pretty sure I saw Jedrick Wills in the game at one point. So I believe he's okay as well. I have no idea about Jack Conklin on the other hand. That's a very solid return up to the 32 for DJ Dallas. As they are down 21, the game's over. They're not winning. They're going to try to, so I do respect it. They're going to go deep on the first play. One-on-one. Matthew Emerson bats it down. Intended for the rookie JSN. 2nd and 10 now from the 32-yard line. That's going to be caught by Tyler Lockett. No huddle. Batted down again. I think I'm saying Matthew. I'm pretty sure it's Martin. I'm sorry, man. I keep getting his name messed up. As I also just realized by the sound, that's going to be the game. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah jumps the route on Noah Fant. Just realized the scoreboard's not showing at the bottom like for all the other teams. So that's a bug that EA should probably look into. Gain of 5 for Nick Chubb. One more run play would probably do it. Assuming they're, going to be good sports and not take their timeouts. Especially now that we got a first down, they have no reason to. I could also see us handing it off one more time, just to pad the stats maybe. We don't, however, and we're going to win this game. 31-10. After Kevin Stefanski ended up getting replaced due to lackluster season last year. Remember, this is the fictional world, by the way. Kevin Stefanski is still the head coach of the Browns. They hired former receiver for the Chicago Bears in an alternate timeline, but in this timeline, he's just the coach, Darren Mooney, who has so far led his team, to a 6-1 record through 8 games. David Njoku's out for 4 weeks. Jedrick Wills is out for 7. So, Jedrick Wills, we're going to go ahead and put on IR. David Njoku, on the other hand, we're going to just let him be. That also does mean that now I am going to consider trading for maybe a left tackle. Maybe look at one in free agency. However, I will not do it in this episode. If I do sign someone or trade for someone, I will, talk about it in the next episode. I'm going to, like I said, and I did remember, not advance week because this is the trade deadline week. I'm going to look and see if there are any trades that I am interested in. And yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time, which will be on Tuesday, the day after this comes out, with power rankings for the NFL. Next time you'll see Browns franchise will be on Friday. I know I've been uploading on Thursday, but I'm not going to do that because the Thursday that's coming up is going to be the 1-year anniversary of when my cat Trapper died. And, I'm just not going to upload. I'm going to, just take the day off. I hope you guys can understand that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. See you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.